How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Scream, which is not the movie. This is the TV show, or new TV series that is on MTV. And this is going to be a spoiler review for the series premiere, Season 1, Episode 1, titled Pilot, because it's the pilot. And this is, again, spoilers review, so make sure you have seen the episode first. Or if you don't care, just watch it anyway, like this review. And then see if you can check it out, see if it's to your taste, man. But what do you expect? It's a Scream show based on the Scream movie, in a way. And it's making fun of itself, but yet it makes fun of it in a way where it's enjoyable and laughable and entertaining. Let's get right to it. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score. Real quick, if you're joining me for the first time, you don't know me, I review other shows like Aquarius, Wayward Pines, Hannibal, Halt and Catch Fire, The Last Ship, Orange Skies, Strain, Tyrant, much more. So stay tuned for all those. Check out my channel. Just did a Terminator Genesis review. Check them out. Let's get right to it. First off, Bella Thorne, man. Bella Thorne's in here, and of course, why do all Disney girls have to turn to the dark side and, they just grow up too fast? I mean, she's like, what, 24 or something? She's older already, man, but still, I mean, they go their separate ways, don't they? Anyway, she plays a girl named Nina. Nice. So Nina is murdered by, I guess we call him Ghostface, because Scream, whatever, Ghostface. And I like it because he texts and everything, and she's basically inviting the killer. Like, she thinks it's her boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. You know the horror way. And it's so horror-tastic, man. It's like heads up and the head comes into the hot, for one thing, what is she doing in the hot tub, like, at night? Like, what, alone at the house? Who does that? Like, I don't own a pool or nothing, but who did, like, oh, it's random, it's 11 o'clock, I'm gonna go in my hot tub in the back alone with no parents, because I'm like 18, I can do whatever I want. No, that's not how it works. Anyway, lol, I put lol there, that was really funny. It's such a movie, man. It's just like the movie where she's running and she's stabbed in the back and she falls. Like, nothing falls over. She's just like, oh, God, I fell. You didn't fall over nothing. And I just laugh. I'm like, oh, they're keeping that element. You gotta keep it in there. Especially like in Halloween movies when you're running and you're so far away and then right around the corner there's Michael, because he knows the streets, man. He's street smart. So overall, I love how they make a joke. A movie can't be a TV series. That's what they're saying. So the bloodbath commences. Now Nina's body is found. Brandon James' story. There's a story where this guy was deformed. He was obsessed with a lovely lady. Her name was Daisy. This turns out Daisy is the mother of one of our main characters named Emma. And Emma's boyfriend, Will. But she's not the mother of Will, but you get the point. Anyway, so this guy named Brandon James, the deformed, he was so obsessed he was shot dead by the cops and everything. He was really deformed and scared people, sadly, so it's one of those sad things. Brooke is messing around with a teacher. Horror element, okay, yeah, I could probably see that teacher dying sometime later. Daisy gets a box and a heart's inside. Now, Emma's boyfriend and his friend are in cahoots, very weirdly. He's like, delete the files, man. You have to delete the files. We end up finding that the files were just Nina, doing, like he was hacking into her webcam, seeing her change and everything, so not bad. Why would you delete them? Anyway, so he erases the files. Anyway, the party's going on, and Brooke is in the garage. Total element. You're like, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's a bitch. She's gonna die, and she doesn't. But never wander off. Of course, a famous scene where they're in the like a party and they're like around each other. The rules of survival, man. Never say I'll be right back. They don't say that exactly, but I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, what's Ghostface gonna get me? Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those. You're better than this. Anyway, that's going on, man, of course. And basically, Noah is, he's like, Noah's like the nerd, and he's like so obsessed with like serial killers. He's not a serial killer, at least not that I know of. But he's like, oh my gosh, like, oh, did you know about this serial killer, that serial killer? They're so cool. And he gets pranked, he's in the lake, and he swims to shore, but he gets pulled down. They save him, a bunch of teenagers end up seeing him and pulling him out. Don't forget, there's also another character where named named Audrey, and of course she kissed this girl, and that's how everything started. Where Audrey was like, "Oh my God, Audrey's a lesbian. It's 2015. Who cares?" You know, like everyone's like, "Oh, she kissed a girl." Like, what? Why is this a big deal in high school? Why? Anyway, so Emma kisses Gary. Gary's this new kid on the block who's like a bad boy and has little peach fuzz. And he kisses her. He's like, or no, she kisses him, and he's just like, "I need a friend." And it's like, what? Is that easy? Anyway, Clark is Gary's dad. Yeah. $5 bet. Clark is Emma's mother's boyfriend. Most likely Emma's going to be dating Gary soon. What happens if Clark's the older brother of Brandon James, the deformed guy? Because he had a brother. We don't know what happened to him. What happens if he's the brother and his son they're both murderers, and he's going after Daisy and he's dating her to get information, crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, that's going on. So Scream is watching Audrey. Ghostface calls Emma, is like, "Hello, Emma." Or that, like, "Hello, Sydney." All that, "I'm going to lift the mask," and all that, those crazy things. So Noah wipes his forehead and there's blood. And he doesn't, he's not like, "Oh, blood." He's just like, and he walks out. So either he's bleeding, or he cuts himself, or he just killed someone. I'm voting on he cut himself. Now at the end, that was it. The blood on him. Then basically he's doing a dialogue voiceover where he's like, "We don't know who our friends are. All of us could be murderers. Blah blah blah." Cheese. What did I think about this Scream pilot season 1 episode 1, the series premiere episode? I think it was a bit rubbish. It was. No. I'm gonna give my cons first. There are a few slow parts. Not where they're boring, but there are just a few little tad slow parts where we're here to see teenagers die. And I'm not saying every second there has to be a teenager dying in the show. I'm okay with a little drama here and there, but it was pretty slow. When you think about it, there was only one death in this episode. Well, 2, but on screen there was only one death. So, like a present day Ghostface death. So it's a little slow. You want to draw your character, draw your audience in, but sometimes maybe, he didn't kill much, I'm not gonna watch it. So that type of people, They never went back to Daisy. Daisy got the heart and everything, and her boyfriend was like, "Who would send you a heart?" Blah blah blah, playing his role. They never went back to her. 20 minutes later, episode ends. What about Daisy and the heart? Also, the whole lesbian thing. Why is this a big deal again? Why? I mean, just one girl. What's the big deal? Why is everyone like, ooh, we're telling? It's like, oh, I'm grounded. It's like, what? Why? Anyway, there's not much Ghostface in here, for a thing called Scream, and Scream being based on Ghostface. There's not much Ghostface in here, and I'm a little ticked off. Michael Myers is my favorite murder guy. He's my favorite Halloween character. Yeah. Aces. Also, another con is there's so much fake friends in here. Everyone's fake. Everyone's like, you have the jock, you have the dumb girl, you have the rich girl, you have the nerd, you have the goth. I mean, I'm okay with the cliched. Of course it's going to be cliched. But they're just so, they're so mean to each other. Why are they even friends? Why is she at this party? Is Emma a friend of Audrey's? Audrey doesn't seem to like her. She doesn't seem to like her. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but they're so fake. Why are you so fake? Anyway, some of the acting is just, I can't tell whether the actors are psychotic themselves, but some of the acting is just, I'm not saying it's like sci-fi. I mean, it didn't bother me. You don't watch this for the acting, of course, but it could be worse. But I'm just saying, some of them are just a little. Actually, the acting wasn't that bad, and I'm not going to take much points off that. But now the pros. Let me get done with this, guys. The whole Nina death, dude, that was intense. That was like getting cut in the back, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm falling over random stuff. You can't see it, but I'm falling. Oh no!" Like the whole death stuff and all that. That was really interesting. Heads up, and it was like a fake head, like going up that. That was really crazy. I really like the character Noah, the nerd, and they should have left him naked on that thing in the lake, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have pants and everything," and you know, stuff goes down. Who grabbed him though in the water? What the hell? Was there someone under there, like with a snorkel or something, like, "I see you," and just like, "Oh no, cuttlefish cutting my foot," that type of thing. The ending. I do enjoy the ending with the dialogue and then Noah being like, blood. I think it was Noah. It could have been that dumb guy who's like, "Hey, delete the files." Alright. So I'm playing dumb. But I'm actually a smart individual who knows geometry, algebra, calculus, and porn. So basically, he's good at that. I like the explanations. There's a few explanations in here. It's sort of a parody in a way. It makes fun of itself, and it does it very well. And it's not third person, but it's creepy. Like the whole lake thing, that was creepy. And then it's like Daisy. I was like, what? What am I watching? So I don't know who to trust. Every character looks psychotic to me. Literally, every character looks like a suspect. I don't know why. That's not right. It's like, you're a suspect. You're a suspect. You're a suspect. Who are you? Play the Who music. Who are you? Who are you? Come on. Who. Yeah. Come on. Come on. You know the lyrics. I know the lyrics too. I'm just not gonna sing. But Brandon James, that whole story, the whole deformity thing. We never got to see his face fully except a photo. But I bet he's like, and she's like, what? I can't hear you. Your face is in the way. That type of thing. Ooh, did I hurt you there? Are you a little bit deformed? Oh, okay, well, we're all deformed in a way. Some just don't grow fast as others. Anyway, that's it for Scream, man. I also like the Gary guy. The Gary guy's cool. You can totally tell he's a suspect too, and also the voice. Welcome home, Sydney. Are you ready for the following of upcoming events? Blah blah blah. I see you and all that, Yeah, I think that's it. Overall, I'm gonna give this Scream. Oh, I do one more thing. I love how it's filmed like a horror movie. It's not filmed like a TV show. It's filmed like an hour-long horror movie. Overall, I'm going to give this episode a B+. Secondarily, a second rating, a B-. It's a good series premiere overall. It's good because it keeps me wanting more. I want to see these teenagers die, except Noah. But I want to see them go through paces. You know what I'm saying? You feel me. I think you feel me right now. Overall, B+. It's a good premiere overall, and I can't wait for next week and seeing what nuisance is going on. I don't like MTV because it's like every time a music song's playing, it says music artist by blah blah blah, and I don't care. I'm not gonna download it. I don't listen to that type of music for one thing. I don't care. And also, they go to so many commercials. Oh my gosh, MTV. Overall, B+ again. Thank you all for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what do you think about the Scream TV series. Until next time, may the spot be with you always.